Abraham didn't have a title,
Yeah.
did he?
Abraham is the prophet.
Well, the first believer, Abraham, the
Yeah.
father of faith.
Yeah.
The father of faith, right?
He followed his religion.
He was the first one to say there's only one.
Yeah.
The first one that made a history of it. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So I would say he's the father of faith, but he wasn't Hebrew. He wasn't Muslim. He wasn't Christian. He was,
Yeah, he was Muslim.
well,
If you translate the word Muslim, then it's no problem.
if you translate it, yes.
Submitted to God.
The same of that. If, for example, if you say Abraham was Muslim,
I can show you in the verse.
if Abraham was Muslim,
Yes.
but he was not an Arab.
Oh, no.
No. He was Mesopotamian. He came from
No,
Chaldea.
no. Not that also.
He came from Chaldea.
No, just hold on. The Quran doesn't say any land or identity.
Yeah.
There is no mention of lands. The word is mentioned that he comes from Arab, from China or from Japan. No. He says he was a Muslim submitter. That's all.
What does the translation Muslim mean?
Submitter.
Submitter. Okay. So he did eventually.
And
Eventually he submitted,
Yeah.
but not originally.
What do you mean?
Well, he told Abraham to leave and go to a city that I will show you.
No,
He didn't do it originally.
No, you're talking of the Bible now.
I'm talking about Abraham.
No, reference from the Bible.
Yeah.
But in the Quran, he was in Mecca.
Oh.
And still today, there's a position of his standing position in Mecca.
Well, the Bible says he
I
was
understand.
in a city called Ur
Yeah, I understand.
of Chaldea.
Okay, that's what the Bible says. But the point is on the ground, you can see billions and millions of Muslims are going there, and you can say the position of Abraham is there.
Well, maybe he was there.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just,
don't know.
I read in my book,
Yeah.
the Quran, and I verify on the ground. You can say Qadir or
But where
whatever.
did he leave from? Where was he?
He never mentioned. God says he was there in Mecca.
Okay.
So he's there. His sons were there.
Where the Holy Bible says
Yeah, maybe it's the Holy Bible
says
says.
he was in Ur of Chaldea with his father.
Yeah, okay.
His father's name was Haran.
Yeah. In the Bible, Quran is Azar.
Okay, and he was with his father Haran,
Okay.
and God said leave, and he left with his father, but he didn't go where God told him.
You see,
He went someplace else.
whatever.
Eventually, he went back, kind of like us.
But the question is, whatever happened, the Bible is, you can't find where it is now.
Yeah, the city's still there.
Where?
It's in right now. It's in Iran,
Okay.
city of Ur.
Okay. How
It
much?
just means city.
Okay, I understand. But
Ur in Chaldea, and he went to Ur Shalom.
okay.
City, Ur Shalom, city of peace.
Okay.
Chaldean.
Shalom, I understand, peace.
Salim,
Hebrew,
Shalim.
Shalom.
Shalom,
But
Salim.
but at the same time, the Quran gives a picture of Ibrahim. Picture, not physical picture. I'm talking about the picture in the
Yeah.
area
Explains it.
about Mecca, about Salah, the prayer, everything related to him, practice on ground with billions of Muslims all over the world going to Mecca because of Abraham. And Ismail, his son is also mentioned, Isaac is also mentioned.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, what I read, I go and verify on the ground. Nobody knows what you're referring to as Qadir. Now, God made Abraham as the example or the leader of mankind,
Yeah, the father of faith.
the father of faith, right?
Yeah.
So he as a human example, how to lead the life.
Abraham wished for a city,
Brother,
a city of peace.
That is, you see, again,
But it's God's city. It's not the city that man built.
which city?
Jerusalem.
The Mecca is there.
Well, God said, I'm going to send you to a city of peace.
No, that's the
A
Quran.
city, Ur Salim.
No, the Quran speaks about Mecca, Quran speaks about the Holy Land, and Quran speaks of peace in the city Mecca. There is no problem. And if you become a Muslim and if you go there, there are 99% in that mosque, the biggest mosque of the world, Muslim mosque, where Kabah is situated, you know.
Yeah, the Kabah, the black stone.
Believe me, I've been 3 times, believe me, I'm not lying to you. Majority of the people are the foreigners, of all nationalities, of the world.
Yeah, the Saudis don't go there too much.
No,
They just put their army around.
What I'm trying to convey is that the majority of the people in Mecca, in the sacred mosque, are the outsiders all the time.
Yeah,
Of all world in one particular time.
I agree.
And there is no chaos, there is no fight. The same fellow, when you go back to the city, fighting, doing every bad thing. Why is that so? That what happens to you in that place that you become such a like a baby? All the people, I used to sit and watch.
What is it?
It's because
peace?
No,
Is it peace?
because I tell you, yes, of course, peace, of course.
That's what it says.
That's what God says. And He says, whenever you enter the European security, you'll have peace. And believe me, He said, this is my house. He says it, and you can see it verified. It's black stone. No man built it. Abraham did not build it. That the people say it is the stone coming from like a mountain. It's a stone coming original. They just chiseled it and tried to make it. It was from the ground. It's coming out.
Black stone.
Black stone. That's a black stone. And we are not worshipping that black stone.
No.
You know that. So what I am trying to
It predates the mosque.
What?
The people that lived there before it predates the mosque. The stone.
The stone and the mosque, everything is written in the book. And you see, the problem is that non-Muslims are not allowed. I wish. Do you think label Muslim are good Muslims? They don't know anything. They are all like simple people, whatever.
Let me say
but at the same time, when they go there, they are mesmerized. Believe me, I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
They become unusually soft-hearted, kind-hearted, taking care of each other. The same fellow, the moment he is from Mecca, outside his city and country, he's become wild and whatever he is. I was trying to point out, because what you were using, the peace city, Abraham's peace city, is Mecca, is a city of peace. And you can verify on the ground.
I hope it is.
You can verify. Every day it's being broadcast.
Yeah.
Every 24 hours you can see that. It is being broadcast all over the world. And their nationalities are not the Arabs. It is all the time the foreigners. All the time the foreigners of the world. All different languages of the world. We can't even understand.
So you made your Hajj a couple of times?
3 times.
3 times.
I took my daughter to the mount that Muhammad, that they say in the history, that man, I climbed there also.
What's the name of the mountain?
The Hira, they say Hira.
So here.
Hira, that's the history. So you see, what I was trying to convey is that all man's psyche, or the soul, or the spirit, is of this book. But they are programmed into ideology and philosophy. Believe me.